Welcome everyone to another episode of People of Penang. Wow, we've been away for a while. Now season 2. Today we have a very interesting guest here today. Fellow Quah.
Hi.
This is Quah Seng Sun. He's multi-hyphenated, using the terminology today. He's a writer, blogger, chess enthusiast or addict, he calls himself. Addict. He also in various, he's a PFS guy. He wrote like a few books on Penang Free School and many things more that we will find out soon. It's very long. So, without further ado, welcome, Quah Seng Sun.
Well, hello everyone. This is Quah Seng Sun. People sometimes call me SS Quah, but during the thing is that my working life, I started out in Ban Hin Lee Bank, and over there people call me Quah Seng Sun, Quah. And then after I left Ban Hin Lee Bank after 23 years, I joined Job Street.
Oh wow,
So,
Job Street.
Yeah.
Yes. It was a complete change of career from the banking line to an editorial line, because I was actually the editorial manager there. So whatever that the company wanted to issue out in terms of email blasts and things like that, the text would have to come through me for editing.
So a lot of people's career, their jobs, they could thank you for it because it goes through you in a way or through your department.
Not the resumes per se. Not the resumes, but more or less all the email announcements that went out from the company had to go through my hands before it went out.
Oh, internal or to the public?
To the public.
Oh wow! Guide us through the process. How does that work? So maybe if somebody
Let's rewind a little bit.
Yeah.
Because I think the important part here is chess.
Okay, let's rewind.
We're jumping a little bit ahead of ourselves.
So there's definitely a couple of things I do want to talk about, but yeah.
I knew him, but he doesn't know me actually.
Through chess.
Yeah, I used to play competitively in the tournaments.
You're from Saints, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
You and I
See, we
have
can
to
be
play a
friends.
game.
No, just kidding.
You and I have to play one day, man. All three of us.
Yeah. The PFS Open, the Penang Chess Association, all that stuff. You see him there, he's the organizer.
Oh,
I was the organizer, but
he's always there, he's lurking. yes.
in the background.
In the background, he's like a chess Illuminati of Malaysia.
In that instance, how do you judge if somebody is what type of squabbles would most chess players have during tournaments? What's the most common that you're
As you want to talk about I would think that it doesn't happen that much nowadays, but in the old days, a lot of people did not know about the touch move. If you touch base, you must move the piece.
Yeah.
Several of the players there were actually quite big about that thing. Another thing, of course, in the chess tournament, you're supposed to be quiet.
Yes.
And the thing is, at that time, you would have spectators walking around, looking at the games. And there was one particular chap, actually, I knew him very well then. He kept going up, looking, and then point out, and mumbling to himself, you should move this. It's all within the earshot of the players. So all the officials have got to push it away, hush, push it away.
So he's being a little bit humble, There's a little bit of background of this guy in chess. He's like the chess guy. For 32 years, he wrote a column in the Star. He's like a pioneer. Nobody has done it since.
About chess or just
And
journalism
I think he's the only guy who ever wrote a book about chess in Malay.
Oh my God.
Remember Chato?
Yeah, thanks for bringing up because I almost forgot it.
He has written so many books.
So as a chess expert, I do have a question.
How do you get? I mean, when was your first encounter with your love? We like origin story. How do you?
That'll be when I was after Form 3. After Form 3, yes, after Form 3. At that time we had the LCE, not the LC Form 3 examinations, government examinations. So nothing much to do.
This is at free school, right?
Yes. I picked up a book and really went through the game, learned the rudiments of the game, and started playing. So when I went to Form 4, I took the opportunity, joined the chess club then. Of course, they saw that I could play, so come and join the junior team. So I would say that in that year, Form 4, when I played chess competitively against the other schools, I lost all my games.
You learn from your
Well,
defeats.
as like people who love chess and has experienced it for a long time, how do you feel about modern chess? Like, for example, you said the touch rule, right? So, like, what was it? Magnus Carlsen, right? Whenever he makes a move, before he presses block, he's like, touch, make sure everything's in order.
No.
Is that allowed?
You have to say adjust. You have to say adjust.
Yeah,
Oh, that's a just.
Yes. You've got
So
to,
he's adjusting.
you've got to make.
So, what do you feel about him and wearing the jeans thing? Because, like, he quit the Grandmasters.
That one?
Yeah.
You're not the first one to ask me that.
Yeah, I know. Like, what do you think?
Just for
about
background, if you don't follow chess, Magnus
yeah.
Carlsen is like the current chess god, if you can call it.
He's like
that.
the Bobby Fischer of 2024.
Yes, but he's not the world champion because he gave her the title several years ago.
Mhm.
So that's why the title went into China's Ding Liren's hands. Before end of last year, in December, it went to Gukesh's hands. Gukesh is now the world champion and he's from India. But your question about him wearing jeans, actually, there are rules. And I think that if you really want to implement the rules correctly, he would have to be penalized. But I think FIDE actually went a bit backwards to accommodate him by making
Because he's a
concessions,
star. Yes, follows
yes.
him. Like, how do you
just for background, those who don't follow all this chess terminology, FIDE, spelled FIDE, is the Fédération Internationale des Chess, which means it's the
World Chess Federation.
World Chess Federation. Just like the FIFA of
Oh,
chess.
right. It's the FIFA of chess.
Yes,
But also at the same time, how do you feel about the transition of chess now? Because chess is the only game in human history right now that is both an Olympic sport and an e-sport.
It's a mental sport.
So hence why, like, Magnus Carlsen, right, he not only has a following in real life, he has a following online whenever he streams on Twitch or there's videos about him and other
I think he's doing good for the game, you know. Because I think with the series like Queen's Gambit and all that. It's cool now. My kids are playing it.
Yeah, my kid too.
Yeah, at one time it's like it's not cool being in a chess club.
Yeah.
It's cool again. So I think the image, Magnus Carlsen and all those hit guys and girls doing is going good for the game.
Yeah.
And the thing is, chess tournament wise, right? Is it open? It's open gendered, right? Because there's the open and then there's a female division. There's no male female. There's no specifically male division. It's open and then there's female divisions on the top level.
At the top level is open. Males and females can play in the same event.
Yeah.
In the same place, in the same way in Penang also, or anywhere else around the world, in Malaysia, KL, Penang, JB, wherever, you have open tournaments where men and women, boys and girls, all participate together. Because there is no such thing as, okay, this event is, only adults can play, only juniors. Of course, you do have junior events.
There's also
There's a
no
specific-
age limit.
Specific junior events.
It is very satisfying in the tournament. You see this little guy there beating the old guy. Oh,
Yeah,
wow,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
satisfying.
Don't say, it's just meeting adults.
Those who are adults, it goes back to the whole
yeah.
like Zeus defeating Uranus and stuff like that.
Yeah. So the thing is that even in Penang, we have a very healthy chess community.
Do we?
Yes. The Penang Chess Association actually does fantastic work in Penang.
You're one of the founders, right?
Now that I mention it, maybe just a little plug.
A plug.
The Penang Chess Association was formed in 1972. In 1972, when association held its inaugural AGM, that was back then in the Penang Library, Penang, down there, Fucker Street. I was one of the founder members. Okay, and we had about maybe 50 founder members at the time. And today, 53 years later, I am the only founder member who is still a member of the Penang Chess
Whoa, the last one
Wow.
standing. Wow.
Wow, he's the Yoda of the
Yes,
chess.
yes.
Yeah, wow.
The Skywalker.
So
Or Skywalker, yeah.
So basically, in the 53 years, we celebrate our 50th anniversary 3 years ago, 2022. I think the PCA is at the forefront of chess in Malaysia. And right now, we have a very, very young potential. His name is Po Yu Tian. He's 16 years old this year. Who is number 2 in the country? The PCA was on in 1972, which makes it 53 years today. But 3 years ago, we celebrated our 50th anniversary. It has, in these past 53 years, we've been doing so fantastic a job in Penang. And actually, if you look up our webpage, you find that there are tournaments almost every fortnight. Big or small tournaments for the masses in Penang.
I've been missing out then because I've just been playing on
It's
chess.com.
good for stress relief. Just whack the chess club.
PenangChess.com.
Wow.
Yeah, that is our website.
PenangChess.com. Okay, I'm gonna go out there.
It lists down all the events that
No way.
yeah, big and small events. It's all
So are these like normal tournaments or cash tournaments? How does that work? Buy in or do you go in for free?
There's always a charge. There's always a fee to
Okay.
pay, okay? But there's also prizes for the top prize.
For the winners, of course, yes. So this is like serious because even in esports, right, when you go into a league or a proper league, right, you still have to buy in. Like, even what you call it, Mobile Legends, what all the kids are playing, if you want to go professional, you have to buy in.
Chess had leaderboards before gamers had leaderboards.
Oh my god, yeah, that is so true.
And the ultimate goal is to become a grandmaster.
Actually, you know what's funny? You're absolutely right. Before we started, you mentioned that a lot of video games now, that kids nowadays don't know that a lot of the ranking structure, like you said,
It's called Elo. It's like named after
Elo came from chess.
Arfad Elo. He's a real guy.
Professor Arfad Elo.
So,
He was the one that devised the rating system initially for chess, but has not been used in many other
Counter-Strike, Dota 2.
And another fun
StarCraft.
fact from the tech industry. Actually, Zuckerberg got the idea for Facebook because the Facebook was originally called Hot or Not.
Yeah.
It pops up all the photos and it says hot or not.
Yeah.
So that's based on the algorithm.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Wow. So chess created the whole algorithm we're stuck in today on our bubbles on Google and everything. Oh my god!
It was a good idea. It's a good idea.
All because we wanted to organize who reaches Grandmaster. That's crazy.
Yeah.
So, back to the topic, I just want to say that we've been done such a good job, and right now we have a 16-year-old boy. He's already an international master.
Wow.
He got it last year, and we are hoping that he will go the way of the Grandmaster way.
So-
Only 16 years old.
How does that work? So I am obviously outside of the circuit. How does it work? How do you get to Grandmaster level?
Well, before you do that, you have got to play, obviously.
Oh yeah.
Not just the ordinary events. You've got to play in what they call FIDE written events. These are events where the results can be accepted by FIDE for their rating purposes. Alright?
Okay.
Now, these events have got to be strong enough. You need to have other international title players coming to play.
Right.
You can organize it in Penang or you can organize it anywhere in the world. Alright?
Oh.
But you have got to make get your qualifications from there.
So the only correlation I see, I'm gonna have to throw it in some esports. So for me, I was a StarCraft 2 esports athlete, right? It feels like the same. So there's a StarCraft online esports confederation, right? So they handle things like tournaments, and you get seeded on a pro level. So there's a difference. You can play StarCraft all you want, but you can be a professional once you're seeded. You have rankings, elos, and at one point.
The system rewards a lot of. It rewards upsets. For example, if you're super good, you're expected to crush everyone. But if somebody lower ranked than you beats you, you're gonna have a serious draw. Because it's a probability.
Then that puts a lot of layers to that movie with what was that guy who played Spider-Man? He did a movie where the Russians they would automatically draw and stuff like that. Do you guys know what movie I'm talking about, right? So that's because I never understood it. I knew the premise. I knew he got angry. Great acting, but so that was the basis of it. They were manipulating their elo.
They were not manipulating Elo, but the thing is that he was playing a group of Russians, right?
Yeah.
His claim was that the Russians were all gang up against him.
Okay.
Throwing points, trying to beat him, trying their best to beat him, while among themselves drawing or throwing points among each other, but basically ganging up against him.
Wow.
Yeah. So we are hoping in Penang that this Po Yu Tian will do something and achieve his aim of becoming a grandmaster.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's not going to be easy.
But that
because
feels
it's,
like some really advanced level, big brain tactic. You know, it's like you're not playing the game, you're playing the tournament.
Which school is he from?
He's from the international school in Tanjung Bunga.
Oh, I see.
Well, Uplands?
There are a few.
Oh, so
10B.
10B.
Oh,
wow.
yes. So basically, I was the founder member, and then I went to my studies. In the 70s, late 70s, I came back, became the secretary of the association for maybe about 3 or 4 years, and then somebody else took over. And then the association went downhill, became very quiet in the 80s, and then we tried to revive it back in the 90s, and we had a great time in the 90s. I became secretary a second time for about
Yeah, you can probably guess my age was the 90s. I got into all those things.
Wait, how healthy is the chess scene in Penang then? Like, what would you say? Level of like 1 to 10, 10 being like it's vibrant, it's like, you know, the center, the mecca of chess.
We are a member of this Majlis Sukan Negeri Pulau Pinang.
Oh, wow.
I think all the sports associations are members of this Majlis Negeri Pulau Pinang. And every year, I think they give incentives to the associations based on their achievements
Oh, wow.
last year. And I'm happy to say, or maybe proud to say also that I think maybe 2 years ago, 2 or 3 years ago, we were placed in category A of
That is exciting news to hear. Like, you know,
category A. Most probably the only association that qualified for category A. Every other.
Well
This is
done,
why-
Penang.
this
That's
is-
why we have the
this,
show.
this is nice because you
Share.
hear a lot of negativity and stuff like that. This is one of those situations where you hear positivity, that there is support. Chess is a sport, it's getting the incentives and support.
The
that it
unique thing
needs.
is a mental sport.
Yeah.
And it's a mental sport. It's an Olympic mental sport and an e-sport.
And in last year's Sukma,
Mhm.
chess contributed 5 gold medals for Penang. 5 gold medals.
Seng Sun is being a little bit humble. He forgot the part where he led the national team to Lucerne in Switzerland.
So essentially, he led a gold medalist team. See that? And he's such a humble guy walking in like nothing. You know,
Yeah.
he's like the OG. You know.
I'm no good at playing actually. Right now, the youngsters are scaring me.
That's progress. That's progress.
Okay, well, let's talk about that then. So you said the youngsters scary. Why is it like their tactics, the way they approach the game? Is it because they like to play bullet? I don't know.
I think the youngsters now, they have the training, they have the exposure, and that counted a lot for the skills.
I think they have computers too.
Yeah.
It helps a lot with the analysis.
Yes.
If there are no grandmasters in your kampong, right, you're not going to learn anything. Now you have a grandmaster level thing there.
On your phone, yeah.
Yeah. And basically because we're all getting past our sell-by dates.
I remember a tournament where, maybe you can remember where is it, I have a very vague memory where it was first time there was a 486 computer and some old chess program. It managed to beat almost everyone.
Oh yeah.
Wow.
They tried out in the 90s. Even back then it could beat people.
That's crazy.
Yes.
Were you around? Were you there?
I was there, I got beaten.
No. Were you there in the tournament?
Yeah, I was playing tournaments.
How did it work though? How did it work?
I remember there was a grandmaster, there was a demonstration, and everybody got trashed.
Yeah.
Like, was there a person moving the pieces? Or
No. The ancient 486 computer program running there.
It wasn't a 486.
Or 286.
It was only a 286.
Oh my goodness, humans were dumb back then.
The thing is that in the 90s,
Yeah.
we had this grandmaster from Georgia. Not the American Georgia, the Central American Georgia. His name was Edward Gufel.
Yes.
Edward Gufel. He was visiting Penang, and we got wind of that, and we held a tournament in Penang at the Westlands Sports Centre.
I remember now.
Right?
Mhm.
So we had about 60 players, 60 players playing in the hall, and then I set up one table, put the 286 there, ran the chess program, and had one of the participants play against the program.
Oh
chess
my
playing
God.
program. So while the 58, 59 other players were playing among themselves in the hall, there was this one player playing against a computer chess program.
Oh, that is
Wow,
crazy.
yes,
that is
yes.
crazy.
Of course, we had to make sure at the very start that the computer would not be eligible for any prize.
Okay.
Prizes will be given only to the female players.
Yeah.
So the thing is that I was so surprised when the computer did not even lose a single game.
That's crazy.
The end of humanity.
It was like 100% win rate.
And that was before.
Yeah.
I think that was even
before Deep Blue.
Deep
Yeah,
Blue.
yeah, yeah.
Deep Blue. No,
Imagine if you put that thing up against Deep Blue. Like imagine it's like, whoa.
But it reaches human playing strength, you know. We're still not obliterated yet because the standards are so high now.
But now the thing is, of course, chess computers are completely different level nowadays.
Do they like manifest moves that wouldn't normally be possible? Is that why?
Maybe
Yeah,
if you
show
play
by-
modern
show
one,
by-
some of them will suggest that
Mm.
they hint like, I'm too powerful for you. Do you want me to?
Do you want me to like hold your hand for a little bit? Wow.
You noob.
No, but the wonderful thing about chess is that, like for me, right, the reason why I play, though not on the level that you guys play in tournaments, is because
No, I'm not good at it.
I want to try out. I guess because of my naivety, but I play chess personally because it helps me figure out life. You know, like maybe I have a problem for that day, any problem, anything. You know, and I'm just like, I need a break. I play a little bit of chess. I come back, it's like, because the gratification of winning or losing is like immediate. You know, and I play bullet chess because that was something I got into again in the 90s, because when I grew up, there was the whole movie, was it Finding Bobby Fischer or something like
Yes.
that?
Oh,
yes.
yes.
The scene in New York where the guys were playing with the raid, right, inspired me so much that I got into bullet chess.
I actually tried stacking the pieces like that.
Who hasn't? But yeah. But you guys find the same fulfillment though. The like when you play chess, is that the benefit you have as an individual, where it sharpens the mind?
Supposed to, but now they're too lazy to think. too lazy to. No, I still play. I think I play maybe twice a year at the most. I go to KL for the Merdeka event, and then I play either in the USM team event or the Penang Chess League at the end of the year.
You're still doing the arbiter job, right?
Not so much nowadays. Not so much. The thing is,
An arbiter is like FIFA, you got referees, right? He's an arbiter. He's like a chess referee.
He knows all the rules. Yeah. But how does that tie in with? Because like my introduction to you in the beginning was through your book, which I have today. So I was hoping like sometime during the podcast if you could sign it. But what intrigued me was like how you worked at the Ban Hin Lee Bank for a portion of your life, and you wrote a book about the place you worked at.
Yes.
Which ended up being like a milestone in our local history, because you went really detailed. I read the whole book straight to the end, even your forward here and stuff like that. So I got an insight to how you came about, as a banker. So how does that correlate with everything you've done so far?
Let's rewind a little bit, how he became what he is.
Yeah, okay. How did you...
Westlands, were you the organizer? You chose your own school? You're from Westlands, right?
Yeah, the thing is, I went to Westlands Primary School. Of course, it's close to home, and parents brought me there to register myself there. And I spent 5 years before going to a free school. So from there.
If you notice that a lot of people, notable people went to free school, right? And they start from all these little schools, right? There's this feeder school system that people don't understand yet. Yeah. Maybe you can explain a little bit all the affiliated schools and how people go to free school and how you end up one of your passions and
No, actually, you're talking about feeder schools. Feeder schools to free school at that time in the 50s, 60s, or even 70s. I think Westlands Primary School was one of them. Francis Light was one of them. Wesley was one of them. And Hutchings Primary School. These were the 4 feeder schools that sent the better students to free school to continue with their lower secondary. So I think you already covered Princess Light School in the latest
Oh,
issue.
yeah.
Right. Yeah. I haven't managed to read beyond be all the
We are all doing our little part to it.
because the thing is
It's local history.
Local history.
I just managed to come from a Penang Steel to pick up a copy of the magazine. But I'll show you that
I think the interesting part is all those people somehow or another they actually are related to the few important people in free school. Right?
Yes.
They all seem to be related. Pinhon, Chisman, all those guys.
Even Francis Light. You said that Francis Light School came from this Northern Road Government School, right?
Yes.
The founder of the government school in Northern Road was Chisman, and Chisman was a past teacher of Penang Free School.
Wow.
He came in. Can I have my back?
Yes. We always love books from authors.
Yes.
Goodies, all the goodies.
Yes. I just want to show you this book. Oh, sorry.
Actually, how many books have you written?
Not that many.
Not that many.
This book is Let the Owls Proclaim. I wrote this in 2016.
Wow.
Can I show it to the camera?
That is insane. That picture alone, that is because people don't realize how hard it is to get such a clean angle because
This feature, it also appears in some other schools, right?
the minaret.
Yeah, I saw it in the Francis Light School. They demolished it. They used to have one that looked like that.
They use that one.
Yes, be a hint.
Wow.
The old photo shows.
The dome.
Yeah, dome.
Even got the emblem here. The what is this? Fortis man. How do you say it? Fortis Attica?
Fortis Atque Fidelis.
Atque
Strong and
Fidelis.
faithful.
Ooh.
Yes, strong and faithful. Now, what was that I wanted to say? The founder of the Northern Road
Yeah, Chisman.
School. Chisman.
There's a road named after him, right?
Yes. The thing is that Chisman. Which one is a Chisman? Where is Chisman?
I can admit, this is really nice
Yes,
ASMR.
yes.
This big page turning sound.
Yes.
This is Chisman. Okay, when he arrived in Penang, that was Chisman.
Look at the hat.
Yes.
I think we're driving Ying crazy. She's like, you guys are bumping into the microphone.
Now you know we are unscripted. We've always been.
This Chisman, he had only one career throughout his life, and as a teacher in the education line.
Wow.
And he spent his entire career in Malaya.
Wow.
He arrived in Penang in when was that? 1907.
Ooh,
wow.
He arrived,
Wow.
and the thing is that he retired from the profession in 1948.
Wow. Straight after the
After the
war.
Second World War. In fact, during the Second World War, he was interned in Singapore.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, he was captured and interned in Singapore. And when he was released, he resumed his post as a Deputy Director of Education. Malaya.
Malaya. Okay.
Promoted to the Director of Education, and he retired from that position.
Wow.
So throughout his career, only one job, education in Malaya. So he left free school. I mean, after he left free school, he was appointed as a headmaster in the Northern Road Government School. A few months before he was promoted again to become the Inspector of Schools Penang.
Wow.
If you pass mention 32, you see that ruined building there. That's what we're talking about. It's called Goh Chan Lao, right?
The thing is that talking about Goh Chan Lao,
Yeah.
many people always say that this place was formerly the former girls' school and things like that. But the thing is that there's this one gap that the people do not realize that it was actually the Northern Road Government School.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
It's in my latest article. I found the actual address.
Actually, I got it in my blog.
So it kind of like disappeared from our history for a while. Is that what you're saying? There was the gap. There was
History is not disappearing. It's just that they are scattered pieces. Things like this have to gather them. They are in the newspapers, in the archives. That's how history is made. It doesn't come out of nothing. It's there, but you need to piece it together to make sense. It's like CSI.
I could definitely see it because when I was reading your book, it's really in depth and detailed.
And of course, it doesn't help that these days people like to cut and paste facts, and then it creates a lot of huge confusion.
Yes,
and you have to untangle that.
Yeah.
Maybe we should feed all of this to an AI now.
Oh no, that's
I'm thinking
you try it with Penang history, it comes up with the most hilarious.
Have you tried?
Yes.
Oh my god.
It just cannot handle it. It just comes up with all kinds of nonsense.
Wow.
It's not even close to the truth. It's convincing, but it's not. It's absolute lies.
I can tell you, if you go to westlandsprimary.blogspot.com, you will find a lot of writings about Westlands Primary School, about Gisman.
Yep.
Yeah. So,
And there's even a bio of him there. He has so many blogs. If you
I noticed actually, when I googled you, at least the first page is half of it is blogs on Blogspot.
I think he can be rightfully called a pioneer of blogging in Penang. How long ago?
I wouldn't say a pioneer, but the thing is that I have been writing since 2007.
Just like your Penang Chess Association, you're the still standing.
And he's still writing. The last article was what?
He's persistent. Yes,
January, right? The last article on your blog?
No. The last one was maybe about 2-3 days ago.
So you started more than 20 years ago already?
2007.
Wow.
Well, he even outbeat my research. There you go. 2-3 days ago. I was like, I didn't read his blog then. I read it 4 days ago.
You if you to read, I was talking about childhood memories.
Oh wow.
Childhood memories. I didn't
have the luxury to read it before the podcast, but please talk. Yes.
I was saying childhood memories. What is your earliest childhood memory? How old were you when you could remember your first childhood memory? Without referencing to old photographs that you have or whatever your parents may have told you, but what you actually remember as a childhood memory. How old were you then?
Is that a rhetorical question, or are we supposed to list down our memories?
Oh, scientifically, scientists say below 2 years you can't remember. Probably for good, but you don't want to remember what you did when you're 2 years old. It's a merciful thing.
Or it's probably just pure boredom. You're just lying on your back, doing nothing.
Sucking your toe.
Yeah. Yeah, there you go.
You wrote a blog about it. So what was it?
What was your memory?
I think it was about I think I only really clearly remember what I did from about 5-6 years old. Whatever happened in the past, before then, I think it was just a blank. Of course, there are photographs to show me, I did this, I did that, I went here, I went there. But basically, if not for photographs, I wouldn't even know because I really couldn't remember. So I would think that, at least where I am concerned, I was about maybe 5 or 6 years old before I could really remember what is it that I did, how I played in the house and things like that, who I interacted with. So it's just a question that had been growing on me through 3 years. How old were you when you can remember your first doing things?
A lot of memory is associative, and there are some research show that we don't actually forget anything, but we have no way to retrieve it now because when you are below a certain age, you have no concept of time. So your brain, where is it stored? It's like an unfiled memory.
Sigmund Freud had a term for it. I think he called something like childhood amnesia.
Childhood amnesia? It's a thing.
Probably you go crazy if you can remember everything.
Probably.
Or infant amnesia or something like that. Something to the effect.
Well, what does it mean that if you could remember it? Is that something special? You're way more, I don't know, your memory
I don't think it's any documented. It seems to be part of the brain development.
Yeah, possibly,
Your childhood is where? Celtic Road, is it?
Celtic Road, yeah. And I do remember the things, the toys that I played with, I don't know whether my time, your time, or your time, it was the same toys or not. But we had, the little building bricks, blocks, maybe about 16, 20 blocks. got the 6 sides with pictures that you can actually put in just like jigsaw puzzle, train sets, pick up sticks,
Pick up six. Yeah.
pick up sticks, even the card games like the I can't remember what I would name, but the card games, Happy Family, things like Happy Family, all these are childhood games, and
Well, yeah, it's almost like a relic of the past too, because for me and Eugene, we were part of the last generation before the internet. Now kids is like, what is your toy? Roblox and Minecraft. When I was 4 years old, I played Fortnite. I don't know, like maybe that's how the generation goes.
The technology is interesting, you see.
Held an iPhone 1 in my hands.
When you tell them that you have to look at the newspaper to see when the cartoon is showing, it's a concept that blows their mind. And there's no replay button, no pause.
when I was mentioning all those games to him, he was actually giving me a blank stare.
Well, yeah, obviously I get it, but that's why I had to like revert it back to like my generation, because I was just like, wow, I have no idea what those games are. But also at the same time, right? Like then it goes into the concept of you kind of forget things. For example, have you noticed how society forgot how to read maps? Once upon a time, you had to read a map to go to the freeway. Managing a city like Kuala Lumpur was impossible without a map, right? And now you have ways, And
actually, the British surveyors are amazing. You see, so detailed. Some of them, like a map from the 1890s. Every building is drawn.
I saw the maps you shared.
It's like the amount of effort and precision. Even Google Maps doesn't show it.
Yeah. So
it's amazing.
All that is like in the realm of niche or almost lost art, right? We even forgot how to land on the moon and stuff like that. So the question is like, isn't it scary how fragile human knowledge is? We forgot how to fly to the moon,
I see it as a garden thing. You have to keep on tending it. That's all. You don't tend the garden, you just go crazy.
But you know what? You know the reason why we forgot is because the people that did it passed away.
That's why you need local history.
But see, that's the thing. Is like, because I was researching it. It blew my mind. I was like, why? What happened? Was there a conspiracy? No. People who did it just passed away. I was just like, oh my God.
Like this kind of works about schools and local places is important. Like I wrote an article about it. It's not to blame academics or whatever. It's just nobody has that time or even the resources to deal with all that. That's why everybody should adopt a place and think, research it. Because no professional is ever going to go spend how many years do you spend doing this?
Yeah, I mean, and this book too. This you worked here, my friend.
Yes.
I spent 23 years of my life.
Yeah, you mentioned it in your forward. Yeah, your introduction here. Yeah, 23 years. You even have a timeline from 1885 to 1944 of the building itself. Yeah, so this is like what Eugene was saying.
How about let the others proclaim? How long? Just share the people the effort. How is it done?
30 months.
30 months.
30 months. Every few days, I'll be at the school, at the school archives, or I'll be at the school at the school library, or the public library, or the Penang Public Library. Trying to get as much information as possible and piecing them together.
I think one thing on People of Penang, we want to show people the craft. So maybe you can just share briefly, what does it take to actually look up the history of your school? What roughly, just overview. Where to start? Some people don't know. I want to help, but I don't know where to start.
I think I was lucky. I was lucky in the sense that the history of the school was well documented in the National Library of Singapore website. So you know about the website, right?
Yeah.
That is so fantastic, full of resources. National Library of Singapore, they're on the online resources.
I think it's also because a lot of alumni, all their ministers and all that also was from free school, right?
The thing is, I was quite amazed because all newspapers of the past used to report extensively on what the school did. It's just that Raffles Institution in Singapore, whatever happened in Raffles Institution, reported extensively in the newspapers. Likewise, for Penang Free School, that was there. So I was I was very lucky. I was able to get all those information from there, and this is job. And the thing is that one thing I learned from my old schoolmate, who I worked with on some heritage projects in Penang, was that whatever you write, you need to quote the references so that
So what about if you're in a situation where you don't have the luxury of somebody having kept all the school records? Like, you know, how maybe they just kept it for 7 years, but after that period, they just washed it away because you're legally
Then
not
too bad for that.
Too bad.
So how do you research backwards then? Like, have you ever gotten in that situation? Or is it just like lost?
I think you know what Wiki Bing just wrote in his editorial this month is that, you know, if you don't write your history, you risk losing it.
Ooh,
That's
right.
inevitable.
Right.
But
And
you can,
that's precisely what happened for the Ban Hin Lee Bank book.
Oh my
Because the thing is, when I wrote it about the 24 years had passed since the bank
Yeah.
was taken over by Southern Bank. The thing is that everybody had gone their own ways. If nobody had taken the initiative to write it, history would just simply disappear. So the thing is that it was pre-COVID actually. I approached the daughter of one of the young family and made a proposal to her, and it wasn't readily accepted at first, but somehow just before COVID, I got a call from her saying, yes, we'd like to proceed with the book.
Oh darn.
Yes, and so the thing is that I spent COVID productively, luckily.
Oh wow! So it
Yes,
was a nice little lull in the world for you.
Yes,
So you benefited from the book that.
there are a lot of, you know, research was done during COVID. It was as a silver lining when you think of it. Just like I said, Saviors, you know, Brother Jason was on this show, found a stash of stuff because why? He was in lockdown.
Yeah, we got that, and the museum happened.
Yeah.
The thing is, the thing is where the book was concerned. The thing is that it's basically from a verbal history. I spent days phoning. Luckily, we had WhatsApp also because some of the people will stay in KL, Singapore.
Yeah.
You expect
Yeah.
don't expect them to make overseas phone call, costly
Yeah.
overseas phone. So luckily, also WhatsApp was there already. So I could speak at length with the people there, getting their thoughts and recollections about the past, and this is the outcome.
It's amazing how there were a lot of people that came together during COVID. You know, in general, like it sparked something.
I had a lot of ex-colleagues who were so excited about the project that they lent me their photographs.
Really? So some of the photographs in here were from your,
from them. Photographs or even
like some of
even
these.
the coin boxes, for example.
Oh, yeah.
The coin boxes,
Oh, you even got the
share certificate.
the note right there.
Yes.
Wow.
This one, of course, we had the coin boxes.
Oh, wow.
I have a vague memory of seeing this somewhere.
When I joined the bank, the very first year that I joined the bank, or maybe the year after, the horse coin box came out. That was the very first.
I remember having this rabbit.
This was already the bank building was already available when I joined the bank.
Yeah.
But the year after, the bank decided to come up with a horse, and every subsequent year there was a
Zodiac.
a different coin box. I was involved with about 5 or 6 of them
Wow.
myself, talking to the manufacturers and things like that. Yeah. So after I left the department, transferred to another department, some other people took over. Of course, we completed the 12 annual signs.
Yeah.
So was it by the employee, the design, or by the supplier?
Supplier.
So the question is, right, so you have the Chinese zodiac, but then you have the bear. Is there any correlation to the bull and the bear market? Because you are a bank,
It's
right?
like a Malaysian
You have the
sun
bull,
bear.
then the zodiac, and you have the bear.
No, the thing is that when we went through the zodiac, there was of course the year of the pig coming up. So we were wondering, what on earth are we going to do? Are we going to skip that year or what? And then the bank decided, no, we will continue with the
Yeah,
with the coin.
So the logic is the
pig.
bear is basically a pig that can stand on its hind leg.
No. So we said that, okay, for our Muslim customers,
Okay.
we will make
A choice.
an alternate
I
coin
see.
box
That's
for the-
brilliant.
The bear.
Yes.
Yeah. So that's how the bear came about.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
That's beautiful, though.
Yeah.
Wonderful, very thoughtful.
Yeah.
Because then you have this little testament here. It could go multiple ways because, bankers love the whole bull and bear thingy iconography. And then also it correlates with
Just some
local
background in
customs.
case people don't know what we're talking about. This bank is Ban Hin Lee, right? Yeah. Who was the founder?
The founder of Ban Hin Lee,
Mm-hmm.
Yap Choi, of course.
Yeah, the Yap Choi.
Ti Tao.
So that's why a lot of the buildings on Beach Street,
He actually owned the buildings from the present CNB right until the Wisma Yap Choi.
towards where now is like Digital Penang and
Digital
the
Penang,
agency.
That whole row belonged to him.
Oh,
That
wow.
whole row, that the piece of land.
So basically like the most Instagrammable location in Penang,
Yes.
he owned it all.
Yes.
Oh, wow.
Yes. Yeah.
It really is. Actually, like people do wedding photos there every day. Every day.
Yeah.
Georgetown is very compact. You see all these personalities, right? They all live. Yeah.
They leave their mark on the buildings and
Everything is
systems.
nearby around that area. I think for some of our audience, who haven't been around that long, when you think of free school, you think of Green Lane, right? Is that what comes to mind? Well,
'Cause it's so near.
It wasn't always there. Where was it?
Okay. A sanitized version of the name
Oh
is
my God.
Farquhar Street.
Oh no!
But the real pronunciation of it is Farquhar Street. Okay?
Mhm.
You can hear it from, I think you should know.
Oh yeah, no, we're all adults here. Yes, we've heard it before. Yeah.
Farquhar Street. Say it together.
Farquhar Street.
Farquhar Street. Scottish.
Yes, yes.
William Townsend Farquhar.
Yes. So the thing is
Robert
that
Robert Townsend Farquhar, the first one.
no, the thing is back to the school, right?
Mhm.
The school was founded in 1816. The thing is that we recognize Robert Spark Hutchings to be the founder of the school.
Mhm.
He was the Anglican clergyman at the time, the head of the church in Penang at that time. He came from India,
Yes.
saw that there was a little scope for education here, so he proposed to the government of the day to set up a school to teach mathematics and things like woodworking, making books and things like that, carpentry, everything to the boys and girls, native boys and girls. So he made a proposal to the government at the time, and the government said yes, we'll form a committee. So a committee was set up, and comprising the leading businessmen and of the day on Penang Island, which are basically all those masalis, all the masalis, and none of them were from the clergy.
Oh snap! Okay.
You get what I mean, or not?
So it wasn't like a religious institution. It was just businessmen, purely entrepreneurs.
Yes. So the thing is that the committee that looked into the setting up of Penang Free School or the Prince of Wales Island Free School.
Oh, that's why it's free school because we
No,
have
no.
like free of religion.
Free of religion, free of everything.
Yeah.
But I think the word came from England maybe. So the thing is, the committee was a non-denominational, and it opened 1816, October 21st, 1816, in somewhere in Love Lane, which unfortunately we still cannot trace where exactly was that. And all the time, the school committee never consisted of any clergymen.
Which actually, to put it to perspective, was very common because a lot of the schools were founded by missionaries,
Missions,
clergymen,
yes. So
nunneries.
So you actually brought up a very good thing, because the thing, maybe it's just the right time for me to say here that the free school was never a mission school. It was never.
Wait, are there people that think it was?
Oh yes. Oh,
What?
Yes. Yeah, the thing is, of course, people tend to say that if you speak a lie long enough, people will tend to believe it. But the thing is that, and I can tell you what, in City 1, they have a museum there, a mission museum there. I was shown a photograph where it was stated that the primary school was a mission school.
Oh my God! Oh
Yes,
wow!
Yeah, so it's good. I think
So it's
say-
like what? So you're fighting the same cause that Eugene, the two Quahs are fighting the same cause, which is misinformation, because you're fighting for.
I'm not violent.
I mean, not fighting. Sorry,
I'm on a mission.
I didn't mean we're,
No, just
what
kidding.
standing for. How about that? You know,
we
championing for.
we will settle things over the just one.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, it's a gentleman's sport.
Yeah. So the thing is that dispelling all these misinformation, preschool was never a mission school. All the school committees, right from day one, never included a mission.
But what happened that made the misinformation happen? You know, was it because like there was correlation, St. George's?
No, it's because they thought that
Columnist.
since the founder was a reverend, it must be a pleasure. It must be association with the church.
Right.
It's actually post-independence. It's not even based on fact. It's just people thought that the British came to spread religion, which is, if you know history, is exactly the opposite.
Yeah, they
compared
came to
to
do
the Dutch
business.
and Portuguese. They came to make money.
Yeah.
That's basically.
I mean, that's why we had colonialism was bad, but like a slightly
the Portuguese
better.
were not very interested in making money. They just got lost after a while with other projects.
Yeah.
So please.
I like how you describe these other projects. Yes, of course, maiming, killing, conquering. Yeah, sure.
And the French spent a lot of time making people, speak French.
Yeah, they were very.
But the English, they actually started vernacular schools first,
Yeah.
which is very interesting. English schools came much later, contrary to popular belief.
It's scary.
Yeah.
It's scary how it's all correlated to.
Here from St. Xavier's, right?
Mm-hmm.
The thing is that we have a movement going on saying that St. Xavier's was the first school to be set up on Penang Island, right?
I wouldn't call it a movement. People are just doing research.
Oh yeah, you're right. Saying that
I feel like we're on the cusp of something that is like hush hush. What is going on?
Nothing. It's just there's no conspiracy. Just people doing research, just doing research. No conclusions. Yeah,
But what was the premise? What's the theory? What's the
What
theory?
was
to
the name of the
this-
father that came across after Francis Light took over the island?
Bouchot.
Something like that, right?
It's of the Mission Étranger de Paris.
Yeah, right. He came over from
Yeah.
Solepatani
Yeah.
or something
Yeah.
like that.
Oh, Gano. The guy
Gano.
Bishop Street is named after Antoine Gano.
So basically, when he set up the school at that time, he was actually teaching maybe in Latin or Malay or something, right?
Malay. He knew Malay and Siamese. So.
Yeah. So basically, it was not English that he was teaching.
Yes.
It wasn't English anyway.
The MVP is interesting. They're not an order, the Mission Étranger. One of their requirements was to be sent somewhere. You need to know the language. They actually learn Malay or whatever language of the destination.
Yeah.
But then again, they had the luxury of taking 6 months to get any. For us, we fly is like 1 hour flight.
It's more like they're stuck on
They're stuck for 6 months. So tell me, you can learn a language in 6 months if you have nothing else to do.
That's actually what Raffles did too when he came here, because if you knew language and you pass the exam, you get a pay rise.
Yeah.
So it's something you want to learn.
Yeah. Oh, you told me this actually. Yeah, you told me
But
this.
that's what the
information.
records say.
Yeah.
What school are you from?
Uplands.
Another historic one.
Yeah. It's currently Paragon Mall. I don't consider the money, but they're
back to the
free.
teaser. So where is when we see that beautiful, elaborate building in old postcards, people are like, this looks familiar, but this is not Free School. Where was that building?
The one in
Yeah. Yes. So it's currently
Okay.
the current state museum that's forever been in construction. It was originally there.
Okay.
Pass it to you.
So from Love Lane,
Mhm.
the school eventually found its first permanent premises in just beside the
photo over here.
the St. George's Church. It was called Church Square, and the first permanent buildings of preschool was set up there. And then by the turn of the 20th century, it was really getting congested. So the government gave a piece of land, which is where the State Museum now sits.
Yeah.
And the second permanent premises of preschool was built there.
Yeah.
And it was built in two halves. And by the time it was finished, Free School managed to celebrate its 100th anniversary there. Okay, and when it came to the Second World War, when the bombing started, half the school was destroyed.
Oh wow.
Yeah, the part that was destroyed was it's not the car park beside the church.
The car park was part of the building.
The car park beside the second
Oh
half
wow.
of the building. The whole building took up that space. You see,
It's hard to imagine now because I'm so used to seeing it with a car park, but like, okay.
it's a small one only. It's a small car park.
Yeah, but it's so synonymous with the building for me now. What I meant was I can't imagine it was part of the building.
Yeah.
So this is the building, right?
Yes, this is a half of the building.
So this is where the State Museum is now, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. So that was the original locale.
Yeah. One thing about this building is that when it was completed, the school moved over, and the old building were all demolished subsequently. In 1923, after Free School celebrated its 100th anniversary in Centenary, 1923, the Old Frees Association was set up. And Old Frees Association also, they have another long history. I have another book on that.
Just
Oh my god!
you see, it's so
He
deep
literally
that you
wrote the
actually
book on the
have a
topic.
book about an alumni association. Yeah. And my dad was a member.
Oh wow!
This
You
I
wrote
remember
the
going there.
book.
My father is an old free. Yeah, going to
Celebrating the 100th anniversary of the Old Frees
It's on Northern Road,
Association.
right? Is this still there? Yeah.
Yeah.
God.
So anyway, get back to my story. The thing is that the Old Frees Association was established in 1923, and the thing is that again that building in Falcon Street became congested,
Yeah.
and the government gave funds, bought up a piece of land in Green Lane to build the present premises of the Free School.
Yeah.
Lane. So that extension is about 30 acres of that piece of land. Quite large. So the construction began, and the school moved in 1928. I believe it's 28. I could be wrong. So half the school from Falcon Street moved there. The upper secondary classes moved there to Green Lane, leaving behind the lower secondary school.
Oh, okay.
And then the thing is that the government was into what to call that lower that school that was left behind. It couldn't be a free school also because free school took along the name when they shifted to Green Lane.
Right.
So what happened to lower secondary? So that's where the Old Frees Association came in. The members came in and decided in an annual general meeting to rename the lower secondary school as Hutchings School.
To commemorate the name.
Yeah. So that's how Hutchings School got its name.
Right.
It was a decision by the Old Frees Association to rename the lower school as Hutchings School.
Wow, the Old Frees Association got quite the pull, eh? You know, so
Yeah, I think we
active,
need to talk a
colorful history.
little bit about that. Maybe you can share some notable old frees, one or two, so that people get an idea.
Old Frees, Okay. Of course, we have the young Dipertuan Agongs from Perlis, the two, the Tuanku Said Putra and Tuanku Sirajuddin, our two former young Dipertuan Agongs. The two Raja Perlis, they studied in the free school. Even right now, the son of Tuanku Sirajuddin is also free.
wow.
And his grandson is also an free. So we're actually quite happy to have the Perlis royal family, the line studying here. So apart from that, of course, we have Tunku Abdul Rahman. Tunku Abdul Rahman, our first prime minister, our happy prime minister. He was Dr. Lim Chong Il. Dr. Lim Chong Il was also an old free, and then we have actually quite a lot. Of course, in my opinion, the most celebrated old free would have got to be Dr. William Tay.
So first Malayan to be nominated for the Nobel Prize.
For the Nobel Prize for medicine. It's different. Nobel Prize for medicine.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was nominated in 1935, but he failed to win.
But he did save a lot of lives.
Maybe you can share a little bit what Dr. Wu,
Of course, Dr. Wu was, I think this year will be his 145th birthday, if I'm not mistaken. It's about 145 years ago that he was born. And I think he grew up around the China Street area. And at that time, Free School accepted boys from very young until a boy would have studied maybe 11, 12 years in free school. So he studied in free school, and from there he won the Queen scholarship to go to England to study medicine. He passed out from there, came back to Penang, have his practice, and he was persecuted by the British because they found a small tincture of medicinal opium in his clinic.
What?
Yeah, a small tincture is for his professional use as a doctor, but they took that to prosecute him for owning that small amount of opium. So I think he paid about 100 Swiss dollars as a fine or something.
Yeah,
but he was actually quite pretty unhappy over the fact that
Yeah.
because he was championing the anti-opium campaign.
Oh, he was hoping to legalize opium.
Anti-opium.
There's an anti-opium association here.
Okay, so anti-opium is to make opium illegal?
Illegal.
Yes.
Okay.
Illegal.
And Lok Chow Tai and Lok Chow Kit, they were opium, farmers, but they turned around and became anti-opium one together with him. There's an incident where Dr. Wu and these two guys.
I had no idea this would happen. I mean, because let me put things into perspective for people. We literally have a statue of this man in front of Penang Institute.
Yes.
Celebrating, but I did not once hear this part of the story. This is interesting. This is intriguing. So, anti-opium. He started the movement?
He's part of it.
Part of.
He was spearheading the movement. So the British took the possibility to prosecute him for that small ownership of medicinal opium. And then the offer came from China to work there. He went there, and around 2 years after he was there, the plague happened in Manchuria. He was called to the front to deal with it. And actually it cost about 60,000 lives in China.
Oh, wow.
60,000 lives were lost, and he found a way to eradicate it. It was basically in the middle of winter at that time. The grounds were all frozen stiff, and the corpses were stacked up on the ground. And he was very concerned that when spring came and the thaw came and the disease would spread again. So he petitioned the emperor at that time to allow the bodies to be cremated. So the thing is, after some dilly-dallying, the emperor finally agreed, and he actually cremated all the bodies, burned them, and that was the start of the cremation process popularization of the cremation process in China and the rest of the world.
Oh, wow.
I think before the episode, he also pioneered using the mask, right?
Yes.
Which eventually became what we now use, the medical respirator.
N95 mask,
It's amazing how it's all coordinated.
The French doctor actually ridiculed him.
Yeah,
and the guy died. Refusing to use a mask.
Refused to follow the orders of a Chinaman.
So he was right on multiple levels. I'm just getting mind blown right now because there is a practical purpose for a lot of things. Like, for example, the cremation after someone passes away, specifically in predominantly Chinese cultures. And then the mask that we are so lovingly familiar with now thanks to COVID. Whoa, that is a lot of information to process for you right now. Guys.
I think it's also a unique part of Penang, A lot of the Straits Chinese, they are between two worlds. They're not totally west and not totally east. A mix of the best if you can. I think Free School is one of the places where, there's a lot of mashup between the east and west.
So the thing is that about Bulente, the thing is that So he eradicated the plague there, and then he modernized the Chinese medicine in the Chinese medicine over there. Of course, at that time in the 1930s, the war clouds were really forming in China because the Japanese were the aggression, were the aggressors, the invading. So his home in China was bombed to smithereens, and he was concerned about the safety of his family. He returned to Malaya to work, and he set up his practice not in Penang but in Ipoh, because I think that was where some of his family members were. So in 1960s, when he was already I think 80 plus or something like that, he said, okay, finally he's going to retire back in Penang. He came back 1 week later. He got a stroke and died. So he died 1 week after returning to Penang, after his retirement. His home was in Chow Sin King Road, Chow Sin King Road. Incidentally, his birthday is coming up very soon, 8th of March. And we have what you call a Dr. William Day Society in Penang. We formed a Dr. William Day Society. That was way back in 2012 in Honest.
Are you guys planning to do anything for the upcoming?
You're a committee member, right?
Yes. Every year we commemorate his birthday with a public lecture. Lecture open, and then this will be the 4th year that we are also institution a Dr. William Day Award for public health. We had this Tan Swee. What's our past Director General of Health? Nordin.
Dr. Nofisa?
No.
You guys want to pull out a phone and Google it? We can still do that. We could totally Google. Yay! First time we've ever used Google on our podcast. Yes, there's verified information.
No. It's not that bad. Let's see. Okay. This Noor Hisham.
Yeah, Noor Hisham.
Oh, okay.
Noor Hisham.
Sometimes you do have to Google.
I got the first part right.
So Tan Sri Noor Hisham was our first recipient of the William Day Award. This will be the 4th time, and we're having his public the 9th William Day Society, 9th William Day public lecture on March 8th this year, and the recipient will be Professor Chong Nanshan from the People's Republic of China.
Oh wow!
This Professor Chong Nanshan is the leading respiratory specialist in China right now. I think he's about 90 years old.
So respiratory specialist.
Respiratory.
What is the link of the statue in Penang Institute? Because I think that he's also one of the few persons that were on the Penang Monthly cover, right? One of the rare covers.
Yeah.
What's the link there? The statue? Is it something to do with your society?
Oh yes. The thing is that William Day is revered in China because of his the eradicating of it. So in Harbin, the University of Harbin, they actually have a statue, a bust of him, a very big bust of him there, and there's a library there or something like that. So the thing is that when we set up our society here in Penang, there's a lot of interaction between us and Harbin because of the William Day's name. And University of Harbin offered to give us in Penang a duplicate bust
Of the exact same one.
Of the exact same one. So that's why they had it made and shipped out to Penang. And that's why you find it in the grounds of the Penang Institute today.
But how did it end up in Penang Institute specifically though? Was there a story there?
Initially, the bust was at the Penang Medical College,
Oh yeah, near the Seapoint Lines.
Yeah, the Seapoint Lines. And then later on, because of some change in management or something like that, shifted the bus from one place to another.
So it's just
within
a
their premises.
bureaucratic management thing, nothing
Yes,
too
yes,
big. It's just
yes.
shifting the bus.
And then finally, the thing is that we decided that it should have a more permanent space. And Penang Steel was kind enough to offer us space on the grounds. So that's why we moved the bus over.
Yeah, and it's beautiful. You could literally sit down in the grass.
Yes.
So what does the
it's just
society
like,
do? Do you maintain all his papers or whatever?
Yes, we try to. We try to.
Oh, you just research everything. You have it.
No, we don't exactly own it
It's not
because
usually
because
societies will collect all
Yeah.
for historical research.
because we
all
have
you can
some of his papers are still with the Penang Library.
Hmm.
And,
But it's within Penang.
yes, it's
Oh,
within-
okay,
yes, within Penang. So basically, the thing is that we are working very, very closely with Penang Steel on the Volunteer Society. They offered us a room called the Volunteer Room,
Oh,
and we have our paraphernalia and things like that over there in the room itself. We hold our meetings there. We hold our events there. Just like our public lecture, we're going to have it there. This March 9th, March 8th, and of course, apart from Professor Chong from China, we also have Tan Swee and Nandri Shang here to give to participate.
where is this event? Is it open to the public?
Yes, it's open to the public, but of course, some registration will be required.
Okay, where can we find more information?
Yes, actually, it hasn't been announced yet.
Cut.
When you
sorry,
I just realized we just got like proprietary information on this podcast.
No. The thing is that it's going to be announced in 1 or 2 days' time.
Okay.
Oh, okay. So by the time of the release of this podcast,
It's
it would
definitely
already
be on
announced.
Yes.
Wow. Well, just like that sent us right in the shock.
And what other goodies you brought for us? What other
I'll hold on to this.
creations of Quah Seng Sun?
Okay. He already has a Ban Hin Lee Bank book.
Maybe you can tell us how these 3 free school books work together. How should we approach it?
This is actually the book that started everything.
Okay. This is the Old Frees Association, right?
Yes, we came out with this book in 2012. 2011 actually, and it came out in 2012. I think it's by accident actually. Because how I was involved with this was by accident because it was an office dinner. We have our office OFA dinner every year, October 21st. So in 2011, went there for dinner, supposed to have a good time with others here. And then at the same table were some friends. Hey, Seng Sun, you want to help us with the project or not? We are trying to finish a book on the Old Frees Association, but we can't find a person to do it because the person that they originally asked to do the project is not able to do it for them
So you
anymore.
just took over.
So yeah, I just help.
A lot of times history is you have to be right place, right time. It so
Yeah.
happen.
So this book came as a result of
Wow.
Is this book about the association or about the school itself?
both.
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 So it's meant to be a coffee table book.
Yeah, it's a coffee table book. We had some of the past luminaries of.
Oh, I think it's just now we were talking about Dr. Wu.
The Volunteer. This is a bus. This is a bus
that's
in,
the one.
This is a bus in Harbin.
In China. So this is your first book on free school.
Free school, jointly free school OFA.
Mhm.
And, this is Zainal Alam's father.
I know, I believe.
Yeah, Zainal.
Francis Light Headmaster.
Yeah. This is Dr. Yu Bok Chu from Johor.
Mm-hmm. The Bicentenary, there were quite a lot of Singapore, civil servants and
So who's the
high-ranking
gentleman in
ministers,
the top hat there? That looks like he's. Oh wow!
Top hat. Let me show the top hat. You show this one also.
I'm sorry,
Oh.
it just took out like out of all their pictures, like a gentleman with a
Tan
top
Sri
hat.
Datuk Sri Dr. Yusuf.
Yusofi Abdul Qadir. He's a lion of the legal profession.
Wow, talk about having style, my friend.
Yes.
Look at that. Look like he's like a gentleman from the Peaky Blinder era, that kind of stuff.
When I was staying in Singapore for a while, I remember that there was a bicentennial, right? They actually said that a few ministers actually are from
Yes.
Free School.
Yes.
Oh, no way.
Yes. The acting president of Singapore was also.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
crazy how it's all interlinked within
Yeah.
within the region.
And of course, we have,
Buatan Penang, remember that?
Oh,
and of course, we have this one. lah.
Oh, yes.
Of course, we have this one.
Yeah. He's actually started at Francis Light School in the FIDE.
No,
Wow.
the thing is, here's a little story about the pyramid.
Oh, please do tell.
And my family.
Oh,
No.
personal.
Yes.
Okay.
No, the thing is in there. All this while, my father had been telling me. You know, when I was in school, I had P. Ramlee as my classmate.
Hmm.
Okay, I
Where,
said.
Kampong Jawa or Francis Light?
Free school.
Free School, okay.
Free school. So I said, okay, all right. If you say yes, he was a classmate. Okay, I'll say, but there's no evidence at all.
Ooh,
No evidence. How? I mean, okay. I take it. I take it from
Take
you
it face
lah.
value, lah.
Yeah,
Respect my father, okay.
Yeah. You say that he was your classmate. Okay, no evidence, no nothing. And then out of the blue, a few years ago, there was a picture of a pyramid circulating around.
Akib Negara.
I don't know whether I got it here or not.
With the football
Are
team.
you
or something.
saying
No.
that in that picture, your dad was in it?
Oh, what
Yes.
a reveal.
Yes. Let's see whether I can.
Wow. That's like a generational I told you so, son.
He's looking through his blog. It's like the repository in brain.
You
It's a
are-
mountain of information.
You
in
are
it.
a library, my friend, a milestone of history. What? It's a school photo.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, it's quite clear.
His dad was with P. Ramlee.
So he wasn't kidding.
So the thing is.
I told you, boy.
So the thing is,
There he is. It does.
P. Ramlee is this one.
Oh wow.
P. Ramlee was this one.
You know the funny thing is like you really have to look at him to realize that it's P. Ramlee. Like he's so young. He looked like a Buddha, like a kid, and you're like, oh my god! If you stretch it out to a man punya size, it's P. Ramlee, and put a beard on.
There he is. All free.
Wow.
And in the same picture, what's with that?
Oh, this is Papa Quah.
Wow. It looks like a young
So he was-
master stoicism.
So he wasn't.
He was alive.
He wasn't like.
Yeah, wow.
He's there, almost like same row. you know?
Yes.
And now the son has confirmed it in documentation.
My God.
So the thing is, there's it. And of course, the last bank. This is my book. This is my book.
Okay.
But this was Plague Writer. This was Moe and Eugenine's own
Oh, wow. May I?
autobiography.
Oh, they did a reprint, right?
Yeah.
How
Wow.
come the reprint looks thinner?
This looks like it's ancient. When was it printed?
It's printed 1950 something.
Oh, 1959, right there. 1959.
Yes.
First published. My God. This is a vintage.
There's a modern reprint now.
No, this
Yeah?
is the original.
I know this is original, but I'm saying that
This is like one of those
It's
collector's
items.
items. Hence why is that why it's in a plastic casing?
I would believe that
Mhm.
in the whole of this country, there may be only 3 or 4 copies.
I believe you. I believe
wow,
you.
it's precious. Okay.
And this is my own personal copy,
Mm-hmm.
which I had purchased through the internet.
Mm-hmm.
It cost me maybe about 400 ringgit.
Thank you so much for letting me hold it.
You can hold it again.
You know, I mean, because people don't realize, right? Like, I first got introduced to the world of valuable books through Hikayat,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
And then they have all these book collections and stuff, and then through the people that work there and the people who ran it, that they introduced me to. That's why I'm like, oh my god! I'm looking at the pages. Sorry, I'm nerding out right now.
Shout
It's
out
beautiful.
to William Knox's, the late William Knox's bookshop, the Penang Bookshelf. It contains a lot of really. It's still running, by the way, taken over. One of the largest collections of old books in the region.
So basically, these are the few of the things that are very dear to my heart right now.
Any current plans for more?
No, I don't intend to. Oh yeah, I do have a ebook
Sri Lanka.
on Sri Lanka, but
It's going to travel writing now.
no lah. The thing is, it's just that I found the trip was so interesting that I
Yes.
went last year that I just simply wrote, and then say, wait, as an experiment, why not turn into an ebook and see what happens? Of course, nothing happened.
But these are important things. You see, like a lot, you and I, we do history style research. If it's those people back then, you're like, wow, if they didn't write it down, even their trip down this river, we wouldn't know anything.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah, this is a habit that is losing because people rely too much on recordings, video, but still words can last a long time on just primitive technology. Yeah. Even if it's online, it's archived. But if you don't write it down, nobody knows.
Right.
That's a lesson to the future generation. Write down your history.
It's not just history. Even if you don't write the history, what little pieces you keep, historians can piece it back together.
But it's like how once upon a time journaling was a common thing to do. Like you would travel on a train or travel on a carriage, you journal your experiences. That was I used to remember even the 80s and 90s, that was also a thing that people did as well. Like you had your little diary you kept in your bedroom that had all kinds of stuff. And then your mom or dad would read it and then you get in trouble. It's like, I thought you went to the movies, but you went to Billy's house.
Okay.
But those are the things that eventually become historical relics because they are a footprint in time. Because even sometimes now I read my own personal diaries, I was like, wow, the 90s were so different.
So, what if people want to get these books? Where can they find it? Are they still in print?
Yes, I think where the Ban Hin Lee Bank book is concerned, my publishers would still have it. Entrepot, can I do a plug?
Yeah,
Of
please.
course,
Oh,
this whole show
yes.
is just about that for people
Yeah.
to share.
Yeah, Entrepot Publishing. I think the principal there is Marcus Langdon.
Mm-hmm.
He was the one that published this book, 10,000 Prosperities. You can order the book from him. Actually, come to say, Marcus Langdon has been very, very helpful to me, especially when I was writing the Penang Free School.
His ancestor, right? Yeah, George Potter.
His ancestor, that's
how he got
that's
interested.
beside the point. The thing is that he himself has his range of books on Penang history,
Yep.
and the thing is that I got to know that he was writing one chapter on Penang Free School. And the thing is that even before he published his book, he was so kind enough to let me take a look at the draft.
Before it was published.
Before he
Wow.
published. So I really, if I had not taken a look at his draft, I really wouldn't have known where to start. So I want to put on record again.
Oh,
that
he was
I
a
am-
spark.
Yeah, he's
I am
very generous.
Thankful to Marcus Langdon for all the help that he did.
Wow.
I can vouch that Marcus is a great guy.
No, I've met him
Also,
too.
my
He's
book
a-
too.
he's
You ask him for
really
anything, he
swell
just gives it to
gentleman.
you. Yes, he's a publisher too. Wonderful
That's
guy.
amazing.
He's an amazing guy. He has got so much information on old Penang.
Yeah.
Just for background, Marcus Langdon is a leading authority on 19th century Penang under East India Company. He got interested in this, actually, you can say indirectly because of his interest in somebody who was related to Free School, George Potter.
Which was his ancestor.
And he said he fell into like a 3-decade rabbit hole.
you know the main gallery, the one that shifted from Paragon to near Julia Street-ish area, right? Like a lot of the paintings that they use were part of his collection, the bill notes, all the artifacts and stuff like that. It's amazing how extensive Marcus is and how generous he is as an individual with his collection.
Is
that Marcus?
No, his ancestor.
Oh, his ancestor.
This
Sorry, I didn't
is
see
the one that sparked the presidency book, which is like thousands of pages long. All All right, so we're near the end of the show. Maybe you can tell us maybe if you're interested in things like chess in Penang now,
Yes,
where they got
back.
tournaments. How to get started.
How do I become a grandmaster?
Oh, go, here's something else.
I haven't finished.
Sure.
So the thing is that the book 10,000 Prosperities.
Oh, right,
yes.
10,000 Prosperities
Mhm.
can be purchased from Marcus Landon's company, Entrepreneur Enterprises.
All right.
I think it's at the Black Kettle too. There. All the
Okay.
book, yeah.
Let the Owls proclaim. I can be obtained from me. Centenary can be obtained directly from the Old Freeze Association.
We'll put a link to his blog.
Yes.
But which one? We're getting confused. There's so many blogs. Which is the
You know, we
main
should put
one?
them all.
This
We should
one
have a
is
link
out
tree.
of print. This one is out of print,
Yeah.
unfortunately. So
Which one is your current main blog? No?
So my current main blog is anything goes.
Anything
Anything
goes.
goes. Everything.
Just like this show. That's what we
Yeah,
like.
it's similar, man. Same mindset.
The URL is ssquah.blogspot.com.
Mhm.
Yeah, it's just a collection of my thoughts. I used to have a bit of a little bit of political leanings, but I said I gave it up long ago.
So basically, you mellowed out and then you became
I
more
say-
altruistic. in
I say
message.
what the heck with politics.
It's highly
There's-
recommended.
There's nothing we can
Is
do.
that something that will end up happening to everybody? You get bitter, and after a while, you're just like,
The thing I say that whatever you do, you just can't change. You just can't change.
It's better to be a force of positivity. I mean, his blog is full of interesting nuggets. And it's not just his thoughts, okay? He's just being humble. It's like encyclopedia of his thoughts.
it's wealth.
So-
It's wealthy in
Yes.
information.
Yeah.
One last thing I always wanted to ask you. What's this obsession with moon shots?
Oh, the moon shots.
Yeah, he always posting about moons.
No, actually, it's photography.
Photography. Yeah.
Is generally photography.
Mhm.
But the thing is that I was actually very curious. How much can my zoom lens take me? Yeah.
Oh my God.
How much can my zoom lens? So I just got my zoom lens, pull it up to the wider, to a further zoom, and take a look at the moon. Played around with the.
You know the word lunatic is derived from that, right?
You know, there's a saying, right? What's the difference between messing around and science is that science, you actually write it down.
Yeah.
Like, that's really, if you think about it, the fact that you wrote it down makes it science. You know?
So before we wrap up, is there anything you want to share?
Anything you would like to plug?
Yeah.
Any initiative movements? Play more chess? I don't know.
Can I just say something?
You can say
else? I think we missed out one thing. I is at the back of my mind.
You tell us.
Was it the Job Street Bank thing?
No.
Go ahead, tell us.
I just want to say that
Mhm.
it's about my Quah Kongsi.
Oh, Quah Kongsi.
Oh.
How can I
Oh
forget
my
that?
God,
No. He's are you still chairman of the Quah Kongsi?
Yes, I
He
am.
is still
I'm so glad
chairman
we
of the
didn't wrap
Quah
up.
Kongsi.
A banana chairman.
And sorry, Quas, I forgot about that. It's unforgivable.
It's a our Kongsi and you can't.
Oh no, because blooper.
Well, look at it this way. You guys fought through the fog of information and got it out.
No, we just don't want to show off. Okay, just
Yeah,
kidding.
yeah.
So tell us about it, how you got into it. That's quite interesting.
No, the thing is that the Quah Kongsi. Basically in Penang there are two Kongsis associated with Quahs. One of course is Seh Quah in Burner Road, of which I am not a member. But we also have this Quah Kongsi in Carnarvon Lane. This is which one? This is one I'm a member. This Quah Kongsi, only the members of this specific Ao Quah people from China can be a member of. I really have no idea whether you are one of them.
So you say I'm really question whether I'm an actual
Are you?
Quah. No, that's
No,
kidding.
no,
I
you
haven't
are
looked
real
into
Quah?
it.
You may be a wider.
No, I'm just
How
kidding.
Quah are you?
This
from a wider.
one project that I haven't done yet.
Yeah, from a wider
Yes.
Quah community. But the thing is that my members come from a small village, small village in.
You went there, right? You in the blog I saw.
No, I didn't go.
You didn't go.
I
No,
didn't
no.
go.
Some postings. Only.
Yeah, postings only. Yeah. So in the mid 19th century, when a lot of the Chinese were moving out from China to the Nanyang.
Mhm.
The Quah people settled in Penang and Taiping,
Mhm.
and our society was actually set up in 1846.
Mhm.
1846. So we have been here basically about 100 and how many years? 180 years. Almost, almost 180 years. Yeah. So
Almost
we're very small. We're very small. Many people haven't heard of us.
Well, we heard about you now.
Yeah. So I just want to mention that lah.
Where is the clan house?
The clan Kenavan Lane.
Kanawan Lane.
Kenavan Lane. Yeah. So,
Last one before we go. How did you get involved? How does somebody get involved and become the
It's a good-
Aside from being born into it, right?
It's a good question because I also don't know. Somehow I was pulled into it. I was pulled in it because my father was there, my grandfather was there, my great grandfather was there.
You know what it sounds like? Like he didn't choose the Quah life, the Quah life chose him. You know?
Yeah.
It's not that they went online like which Quah is doing all this research.
Yeah. I have my challenges there because I'm one of the very, very few bananas. But
I can sort of relate to that. You know, being a third culture kid, weird one myself.
Maybe in a future episode we can talk about Quah Seng Sun.
Quah Seng Sun was the president of the of it of our Kongsi. The thing is I want to say that our Kongsi, whenever we hold meetings, everybody speaks in Hokkien, Penang Hokkien, and my Penang Hokkien actually is very strong. So very but I can buy lah. Have to go to get by. So basically that's it. I want to say the little thing I want to say about the Kongsi.
You're not going to write a history of the Quahs?
It's in the blog.
But would you collaborate? Like, you know, that seems like a beautiful thing for both of you guys to collaborate.
No, it's difficult for me to write anything history because everything is in Chinese. I don't read.
Yeah.
So
But do they have all the documents there?
I think we do because I have seen some documents, some books that we still keep, but everything is in Chinese. I don't know what's inside.
Interesting project in the future.
Jang.
Yeah.
I have an article about Quah Seng Sun coming somewhere.
I like how you guys are peppering the end of this episode with so much information, guys.
It's a Quah conspiracy. Take over the world.
What's going on?
No, just
What am I
kidding.
witnessing? My God, this is so interesting.
Yeah. Just a teaser. He was involved in the ferry. Yes. And many other things.
Yeah.
So wow,
The
where was
museum
it?
or the ferry?
All freeze also.
All freeze also.
Yeah.
So I think have we covered all?
I think we've covered everything.
Yeah. If you got another book, we always come back for round 2.
Yeah, please come back.
Oh, it'll be a very short episode.
No, we got so many more things to talk about. This is just the tip of Quah Seng Sun. For more, check out his blog.
Anything goes.
We didn't even get into his music stuff yet, but we have no time already.
Yeah. That's true. I can talk.
No, you can be we have something called a guest, somebody a guest on the show.
Like a recurring
Just
guest.
like Tiger, recurring
Oh, yeah.
guest. Maybe when we do the House of Music, we can bring you along as a
Yes.
Yep.
I mean, if you're available and free, if your door's wide open,
Yep.
we would love to have you. Please come with
Sometimes we
us.
have a guest host. Yeah. Right. Wow, wonderful.
Yeah.
What do you think of it? We'll learn a lot
I'm
of
actually
stuff.
blown away. Actually, the reason why I'm silent a lot of the times during this podcast was because there was so much information that I did not know of. And I hope it was beneficial to everybody at home. Yeah, that was the People of Penang Podcast. Thank you so much.
Yes, one more.
Oh my God, this is so...
One more. It's like Steve Jobs. One more.
This is like M. Night Shyamalan twist within a twist. Oh.
Wouldn't
Okay.
Wouldn't Taste Association with the Galaxy Temple.
Really?
Okay.
Didn't know that.
That was at the time when he was practicing in Penang. I don't know if it was before or after he went to China, but you heard about the castration thing in
Oh yeah, the
Galaxy?
monk. Yes.
The monk.
There was a rumor spreading, and to prove,
yeah.
I didn't hear the story. Come on, guys.
to prove that he was innocent, he cut off his thing.
The chief abbot of Kyeotsui Temple, to prove his innocence, because people are spreading lies about his wrongdoings,
With
sexual
certain
wrongdoings.
donors.
Yes, that he took it upon himself to castrate himself, to self-castration.
Oh my God!
Yeah. And William Tay was asked to attend to him. So in the middle of the night, William Tay had to travel all the way to Kyeotsui to dress him up and attend to him. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we cannot describe it in the details on this podcast.
Already describing it in detail.
Check out the books for more details.
So okay, that's all.
All right.
What a way to end the podcast. Thank you so much. That is amazing. We shall end it with castration.
I think this is the most unique ending we had. Thank you so much, Quah Seng Sun. And if you ever write another book, we'd like to have you again.
Okay,
thank you.
all right.
All right. Now, that has been another episode of People of Penang.